to a brand new episode of The Dish. I'm Maureen Riley.
And I'm Karen McLaughlin. And starting off our dish today, Katy Perry and Russell Brand had a high point in their whirlwind romance last weekend when they got married in India at a wild tiger sanctuary in a traditional Hindu ceremony. It is also said, in addition to tigers being around, there are also 21 camels, horses, and elephants as part of the wedding procession. And Perry and Brand both wore traditional Hindu attire, as well as some of the guests wearing saris. And Katy Perry was covered in the Hindu traditional tattoos that they wear. So, pretty cool.
Yeah, right? I also heard that Rihanna was not in attendance.
She wasn't.
Yeah.
She was in the recording studio.
Yeah, and she threw the bachelorette party, and there's all this news about how they were best friends and everything, but she didn't make the trek out to India for the wedding, which I guess is understandable. It's really far, but whatever.
Yeah. Work is work.
Yeah. Obviously, after marriage, next we're going to talk babies. So Matt Damon's wife, Luciana, just gave birth to their fourth daughter. Her fourth daughter, his third daughter. Her first daughter is from a previous relationship. Her name is Stella, and all of their babies have names. The first one is Alexia, then Isabella, then Gia, then Stella. So he has said this is their last child. 4 daughters is enough for him.
Maybe they could add Cara to the mix.
Oh, yeah, maybe you can get in on that. Also, Celine Dion just gave birth to twins. They were born about a month premature, but they're fine. They're going to spend about 5 days in the intensive care unit, and then they're going to be home safe with their mom and dad. So congratulations, Celine Dion.
I heard she also froze the rest of her embryos that were left.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for like maybe to future generations to make babies.
Oh, wow.
Also, today we found out that Beyonce is not pregnant. Her mom, Tina Knowles, went on Ellen to discuss it, but Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon are pretty sure that they are pregnant. There are rumors that it's a boy, but no one's saying anything because Mariah is 40 years old and they don't want to jinx anything. So,
smart.
Good idea.
Smart.
Yeah.
Although we found out about it, so they're not keeping it too quiet.
Well, maybe I'm just awesome.
Yeah,
maybe.
Very undercover.
Taylor Swift, wow, amazing week for her. Her album dropped. Speak Now is reported that it's going to be one of the highest selling albums around. She's been spotted with Jake Gyllenhaal at the taping of Saturday Night Live, as well as in Park Slope. And I hear a bunch of her songs are about all her celebrity boy toys.
Yeah, I've been seeing a couple interviews. She had a big, E interview, it was a continuous series, and even her Target ads are just all about how she's naming names with this album, and she's not letting anyone, get away with anything. So she's going to be talking about Joe Jonas, John Mayer, Camilla Bell, who dated Joe Jonas after he broke up with Taylor Swift, and it's going to be brutal. I haven't heard any of the songs yet, but I'm excited to hear about them and read about what everyone's interpretations of all the lyrics mean and everything.
I heard Dear John briefly because my roommate is obsessed with that song, and that's supposedly about John Mayer. Mm-hmm. It's pretty good. I was half listening to it, so I didn't really get the lyrics, but she was pretty mean in it.
Yeah, and the one that's about Camilla Bell apparently says something about her being known as an actress, but also for what she does in the mattress. I don't know. It's pretty. She's going for the low.
Pretty racy. 22 years old. I don't know.
All right. Well, speaking of men being exposed, the Chilean miners have each been offered $10,000 to pose in a spread in Playgirl. None of them have officially accepted the offer, but what? Who?
Really?
I didn't realize there was such a demand to see these Chilean miners.
I saw their pictures as they came up. They are not good looking at all. If anything, that one miner had both his wife and his mistress at the site, like, praying for him to be okay. And then he wanted them both to meet him as he came up. But his wife was like, nah, that's not happening.
Yeah, this is definitely turning into one of those situations where they're kind of milking it for all it's worth. So I guess we're just going to have to stay tuned and see where that whole thing goes.
Hopefully
Hopefully it doesn't
not go far.
No. Well, I guess that brings us to the end of today's episode of The Dish. And as we like to say, you've just been served
The dish.